Okay, and welcome to day 17. So today we're going to be looking at step 1, shift your focus to the client's needs. This first step of your 7-step trusted advisor sales strategy is shifting your focus. It's an important first step, and it highlights the fundamental difference between long-term, high-value relationships and low-value transactional relationships. So it involves what our primary focus is and how that affects the resulting quality of the relationship with the client. So remember, price is only an issue when the value is not clear. We have to get that price situation out of our heads. We have to believe in our product, and we have to speak from our heart. When we implement a strategy that moves your LSPs from selling on price in a transactional mindset where they could be now to a high value relationship based on enrollment, your closing ratios will skyrocket. Your retention will also increase. So if your first year retention 65%, 70%, that's going to drive up as well, right? So it all works together. So shifting your focus. Your LSPs are going to shift their focus from their own preoccupations to the prospect or the client's needs. In addition, they're going to shift their focus, meaning they're going to turn off all their distractions. They're not going to be checking their email. They need to shift their focus to the client, and that delivers the value, right? So that fundamental shift will change the outcomes of their presentations, or if you call them sales pitches, whatever we call them, but it's going to change the nature, right? So first, we're going to overcome client preoccupations. Your LSPs must excel on how to overcome some of the common client preoccupations that result in lower success rates. Now, keep in mind that's in quotes, those little air quotes, right? Client preoccupations. These are what the LSP thinks their prospect is saying. So it's already in their head. They're creating this self-fulfilling prophecy. You know what? Oh, the prospect is thinking, how can I get off the phone? Or all they care about is the lowest price possible. Can they even be trusted, right? If the LSP is thinking these things, then it's going to come through on that call or in that meeting, right? These things clouding the mind. It's no wonder that they're going to be closing at or below the market average, right? And getting you that $8,000 to $12,000 of premium a month over and over and over. So we don't want to be average. We want to change the game for your LSPs so that they're top producers, right? And top producers are going to be writing 20,000 plus in premium, right? So the 40 plus items, right? 50 items, 60 items. That's where we need to get. And they'll get it off the same activity, right? Just by starting here in this first step and shifting the focus. Couple techniques or things that we can do is incorporating traditional listening skills, right? They must listen. They must hear with their ears, gather information, and know something, right? If they listen with emotion and they understand the prospect's outcome, and then they move to establishing rapport and all of the other steps that we're going to talk about. But armed with information, your LSP can uncover what the prospect's true desire really is to them, right? Unlocking better results from that same time or money spent, right? We want to unlock better results on the time spent on every call with the LSPs, right? Just think, if they do 10 quotes and they right now are closing 1 in 10, and we can move that to 2 in 10 or 3 in 10, all of a sudden they've doubled or tripled their output from the same amount of activity. And that's what the goal is, guys. So today's training plan, print out the lesson worksheet located. It's right here. If we want to go over to take us to Sales Vault, right over here. Or of course, we make it easy. Want to keep it simple too. And it's right over here to the right. Okay. Right here. Okay, and the second thing that we're going to do is we're going to watch the lesson for step 1, shift your focus, and you get there over to Sales Vault by going here. All right. This is the main lesson. It's the main deck. It's to give you the overview. We're going to dive in really deep to some of the concept I just referred to. And again, we're always going to refer back to the sales and goal setting worksheet from yesterday. And you're going to meet with each LSP to create the custom plan on how they're going to implement one teaching, right? Just one. Have them implement one thing. They understand, they implement one thing. We're going to do this over and over and over. Success loves sequence, and repetition is the mother of skill. So if we're doing these things over and over, they're going to get better at it, right? So keep in mind, don't get discouraged. Keep in mind, over the course of next week, you are going to be consuming a ton of information. And I know you have in the last 2 weeks also, and it's going to take months or even years to perfect all these techniques. But we must impress that this first run through should serve as your overview. And in subsequent weeks, you're going to train in little small pieces or implement or increments of each lesson. So thanks, guys. And we'll see you tomorrow on day 18.